Welcome back. Shout out to everybody that joined us for the call-in show. This is going to be one of them ones where we hit it and quit it real quick. Everybody in the chat box, T Sizzle, I Be Saying, Kiwi Woods, Budnick, Marco G, everybody that pay the bills, Killer Cam, what's good. Phone lines are open. It should be popping up in the chat box from time to time. Matter of fact, let me change the call-in scroll. Put this up here for you real quick. So if you want to call in, fine, but I'm going to shut the phone lines down at 8:05 if anybody calls in. So probably only if anybody calls in, we're probably going to take one or two, but I'm going to do my little spiel real quick, and then if nobody calls, I'm going to shut the joint down. But real quick, Budnick just said something that I would like to address. He says, I think Prime Flacco is a better fit for this team than Lamar, to be honest. I disagree because of the style of quarterback that Flacco is. It's a dying breed in the NFL. If you look at the Matthew Staffords, if you look at the Jared Goff, if you look at Joe Flacco, if you look at all those guys that are those stand tall, statuesque, can't move QBs, their time is over with for them. Like that, it is over with for those guys. And then, as bad as our O-line is, as bad, I mean, the way our O-line play, you got to have a guy that can move. You got to. Because our O-line is we're not playing very good up front right now. But let me run through this spiel real quick. We got Killer Cam on the line. I want to get to Killer Cam real quick. Gus Edwards showed up. 19 carries, 80 yards, 4.2 a pop, which was a lot better than I think the last time it was 2.4. So he flipped that around, 3 touchdowns. Bateman with a speed sweep, 1 for 18. Lamar had 5 for 17. I think most of them came right there in that last drive just to see a 4 for 15. Lamar was 18 for 27, 157 yards, 1 TD, no interceptions again. 94 passer rating. Receiving the ball, Hill was 4 for 40. Andrews was 4 for 40. Bateman was 2 for 34. Zay was 5 for 19. Gus 2 for 14. Likely 1 for 10. Defensively, Queen had 11 tackles. Roquan had 11 tackles. Hamilton had 10. Geno and Brandon Stevens both had an interception. Sack-wise, Pierce had a sack. Pierce had a great day. Matabike had a sack. Always should have had a sack. I think Queen should have had a sack. And defense, they gave up that first. Let me see if I can recall their thing without looking at it. They gave up a touchdown. Turnover on downs. Punt. Interception. Kneel. That was the whole first half. That's what I remember. So, defense, that 24 points is misleading. Because the offense wasn't really doing a lot to help them. And I say this, and we still got 31 points on there. But two of those touchdowns came off the interceptions. We had short fields. So that's points off turnovers. They ain't like we just drove all the way down. And so 14 of them points came off of turnovers. So that's really what? So take away 14 of those. That's what, 17 points? That still ain't bad, but a win is a win, and I'll take it. Let's kind of transition all over to them phone lines real quick. Because, again, we're probably going to take like 2-3 calls at the most. Bam. Pop over right there. Let me get it up on this screen. All right, let's go to Cam real quick. Make sure you got me.
What's up, Coach?
What up, Cam? You good?
Yes, sir.
What you got for me today?
To be honest, man, I just don't know what Tom Monken was thinking, like especially when they only have like a few men like on lines. I just don't. I think he was just trying to be too cute and stuff, man. I just don't. For the constant dropbacks where we could have gotten like 70 yards a clip, man. Like I don't know. Like honestly, I think they don't really like Gus or Justice too much for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be honest, I think we're probably gonna need to try to just make a trade. Like, well, I don't think we can get Derek because the Titans just blew out the Falcons, so they're gonna keep Derek. Kirk Cousins. So I think our main hope is like, and also like the Jets as well. Like the Jets was so Cook is out. So I think our best option is Josh Jacobs and also because the Denver won today, so their running back is probably off the market. So I think our only hope is Josh Jacobs because everyone else, their teams are starting to like pick up and stuff. So these teams want to make a push. So I think maybe Josh, probably Josh, but if not Josh, then probably Daniel Hunter because Kirk Cousins towards Achilles, they're probably just like done. So I think either Josh Jacobs or Daniel Hunter is probably like our best bet in a trade.
Yeah, Minnesota just picked up Cam Akers too, so I don't know like what they're gonna do with him. Like if they even care about that, because they got Madison, but I don't think Madison would help us. I don't at this point. I don't even know if Cam would help us because I don't know where he is in his where he is in his career. But like we don't even know like how good we could have ran the ball because they gave us a light box the entire game, and we refused to run it until the end. So
I mean that's what I'm saying. Like. They probably just don't like Gus and Justice, man, because that is kind of crazy.
Like they had 5 people in the box versus our 5 O linemen plus the quarterback and the running back, and we just refused to run it.
If we're gonna do that, then like I didn't really see a lot of quick slants and stuff they just seem to be too content on screens. Like if he's gonna do that, like try to do like short stuff and on crossing stuff, so you can try to get the DB confused. I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's just I just don't understand. But also, I do blame John Harbaugh because I do think this is a constant thing with him. So I don't know how much it's just Greg Roman or I mean, no, not Greg Roman, Tom Monken. But either way, both of them need to step up because he already knows the media narrative tomorrow that they're just gonna call Lamar Jackson a bum again. Well, when looking at like play calls like this, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like, even
it's wild. It's crazy how you go from looking that good last week to looking the way we looked yesterday, and not just Lamar. I mean the entire offense. We looked like the best team last week, and we looked. I ain't gonna say trash, but we look horrible today.
Yeah, I mean the thing is it's just like Jose says, John Harbaugh constantly does not have the team ready.
Right.
Like it seems like every for the past 5-6 years it's been this way. Like we will get up for big games, and then I mean he's not a good coach, man. Like I just don't see us winning a Super Bowl with him.
And if we do, it might be in spite of him because he's.
Yeah, I mean, it's just week in, week out, man. And especially, I mean, I don't know how well we're gonna play against the Seahawks tomorrow because, even though I think the Seahawks one day they probably think that they're a better team. So.
Mm-hmm.
And Odell, I feel bad for him, man, because he's not as bad, but we just ridiculously overpaid him to where he's just not going to live up to his contract.
Yep. And then the thing is with the PIs, they helping the team out, but they ain't helping him out because he don't get nothing out of them. They helping the team out, but they ain't helping him out. So I'm cool with the win, but I personally don't care if he get his what's called as long as we get dubs.
Yeah, I mean, I know me too, but I'm just thinking about playoffs. because
Right.
this type of stuff will kill some playoffs, man.
It will. It will.
Yeah.
We need to look a certain way, and we didn't look a certain way today.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
I don't say like we don't have to like just blow out every team because it's the NFL, but we need to just get rid of the clunkiness.
Right. Right. I agree. I agree. I appreciate you, Cam. I got Jared behind you, and I want to see what Jared got before we get to this Sunday
All right,
night
thanks,
game.
Coach.
I appreciate you. Man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Coach. You
All
too.
right. That was Cam right there. Let's double back to Jared.
The conference has been locked.
Let's see what Jared got for us.
Coach.
What up, Jared? What's good with you?
What up, Coach?
I'm chilling, man.
I'm
Chilling.
blessed, bro.
Hey, before we get started. So I went to FAMU's homecoming yesterday, and
Okay.
I had to rock my Alcorn shorts. Just so you know.
Uh-oh, you ain't get jumped out there, did you?
Nah, I didn't. I was worried. I had a little girl try to run up on me like, "What you doing? Why are you wearing that out here?" But it was all fun. It was all fun.
Yeah, it was all fun, man. They'll pick at you, but there ain't gonna be no problem.
Yeah.
But I just called to basically just piggyback on what the last caller said. We look very average, not consistent at all on the offensive side of the ball. And somebody tell Todd Monk to chill out with the damn screens, man.
Right.
Like,
What I want to say about that is, I'm glad you said that. Everybody named Mama know Odell got a shoulder issue. Why are we putting him in situations where he got a block like that? Like you study putting him in situations. Like we know he got a shoulder issue, and you know for the run wide receiver screens, you got to have a guy out there to block. So when he don't block, we all mad, but we know he got a shoulder issue. So, because he got to block if you're gonna throw it to Zay. But we know he got a shoulder issue. So, come on, OC. 2 and 2 together. Either throw somebody else out there or don't call it.
And I said it on my last show. Something's going on with these. It's not just the NFL. You can see it in college with these offensive coordinators, especially if they have a quarterback that's a Heisman. You saw it with Colorado, Shador. You saw it with USC. They're not. They get away from the run so quick. Where when they do try to run, it's too late.
Yeah, with Washington. Washington do it too with Penix. And I'm a huge Penix fan. But they won a game the other day. They rushed for 20 yards. 20. And I kind of saw some of that today. 4-1 box, and we still throwing the ball. 4-1 box, 2 high shell, and we still throwing the ball. Hand the darn ball off. You got a Thanos as a running back. Let him fall forward for 8 yards.
Try your run. There you go. Try your run. And I was excited about them bringing up Owen Wright. You know what I mean? Try your running backs out, man. Try them out. That's why you got them. If the pass game ain't cutting it,
Right.
and you see that Justin Hill or Gus is getting 4 yards of carry, you feed it to them till they stop it. That's old school.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? But it works. Hell, keep going till they stop it.
Simple football. Like they run that 4-1 box. Get the ball to Gus. All right, Gus getting 4, 5, 6, 7 yards a pop. Even if you had to put Justice in, Justice get 3 or 4 a pop. Eventually, they're gonna have to put 2 linebackers in there. Then they get to the point where they got to bring a safety down. Then you can throw the ball because you got one-on-ones outside. He knows this. That's what it got to be something that we don't know about going on because it was crazy to me to consistently see a 4-1 box and they still trying to throw the ball first. That was.
You think it's the pressure? You think it's the coach? And I'm not even interrupting. You think it's the pressure of offensive coordinators and head coaches trying to promote their star quarterback, whether it's college or in the NFL, hell, high school?
And I felt like we was trying to win him the MVP today. Because we all want him to win MVP. That's goes without saying. But you can't win him every game. It's like, because they know you got to have numbers. You got to have numbers. Like you were talking about with the college stuff. You gotta have numbers to win those awards. But you gotta win the games. If you don't win the games, you ain't gonna win no award.
Exactly. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off, Coach. I am so proud of Brandon Stevens. We gave him hell, you know, him getting burnt and then dancing and shit.
Yep.
But excuse my language, dancing
You
and
good?
stuff. But he balling, man.
Yep.
He's balling. I give him. I know it against Joshua Dobbs, but hell, we'll take it.
But it ain't just been him though. Brandon been playing some good ball. He been playing some good football.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
solid
man,
football.
I'm
Way better than I expected.
And y'all, if y'all don't know the story about Brandon Stevens, he was a 3-star running back from Plano, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
He was recruited to UCLA. He noticed he wasn't going to start, so he transferred to SMU, and the secondary coach sent him to a DB. And he only played at what, Coach? 1 year, 1 or 2 years?
Yep, something like that. This is the first year he's had a position and was able to stay there. Like they ain't been switching him from safety to corner, back to safety. He's a cornerback, stay there, learn the in and outs of the position, and get better at it. This is the first time he's like had a position and can learn all the nuances and technical stuff about the position. So that's what I appreciate what he's been doing, and hopefully he can continue to get better at it because, like, we've needed him.
Yes.
I ain't think we was gonna need him, but we needed him.
Yeah, we need him. Archer Millette just a baller too. So secondary's been looking more than decent. And I'm pleased. And one thing y'all notice, I'm gonna get off. We had a decent pass rush this game.
Yes.
Not like where we like it, but we was getting back there. So I'm shout out to the defense, but offense needs to step it up. But Coach, thank you for taking my call. You have a blessed night, brother.
You too. Appreciate you. And that's my man Jared Green. Jared has a channel also. Go ahead and follow his channel. It's the Southern Ballers channel. He deals with a little bit of everything. He dabbles in a little bit of everything. So go check Jared out too. You can click his thing in the chat box and it'll pop up. And let's see what we got here. We got one more for me. And then we can do this. Hold on, let me see where we at. Let me get you guys your likes. So we at 34 likes. If we can get to 50 while I'm giving you your 25 likes, I'll give it to you. If we can get to 50 while I'm trying to get to you and give you your 25 likes, I'll give them to you because I'm finna give you 25 likes in just a second. As soon as I get my screen up. All right. 25 done. I'm finna check again, see if we at 50, because we had 145 viewers. And then we're going to slide up out of here and check this Sunday Night Football out. We're going to slide up out of here. Oh, there it is. Oh, close. It should be, but you know it is what it is. It is what it is. There we go. Appreciate y'all. And one more thing before we go. Make sure you check me. Jose's out, who's in the chat box. Rogue Pod, who's Hendo. Chris Just Joking. OTR Mike. Brodney. And did I get everybody? I was counting on my hand. Me, Chris Just Joking, Jose, Brodney, Rogue Pod, OTR Mike. That's all us tomorrow on the roundup. So we're going to talk about this more tomorrow. And then we're going to go from there. So I appreciate everybody for coming through. Peace and love. And you have video as soon as I get it. And Patreons. You definitely will have your offensive breakdown at some point tomorrow when I get the film. It depends on at what time the film gods bless me. So with that being said, peace.